The morning light spills through the window. A soft breeze touches the curtains. You wake up, feeling the quiet stiffness in your knees. It's not pain, just a reminder of time passing. You sit for a moment, listening to the world outside. Birds are singing. The city hums softly in the distance. You think of how movement used to feel effortless. Running, walking, climbing stairs without a thought. Now each step asks for patience, for care, for balance. But inside you, there's still that quiet strength. The body remembers more than we think. It only needs a gentle nudge to awaken again. Today, that nudge begins with a simple motion. A bend, a lift, a breath from knee to toe. It's not about age, it's about connection. Connection between breath and balance. Between courage and calm. You rise slowly, steady yourself, and take the first bend. A small move, but a powerful choice. The choice to move forward, one graceful step at a time. There's a quiet power in small movements. They seem simple, almost invisible, yet they hold deep meaning. Every time you move, your body tells a story. A story of strength, memory, and resilience. For many people over 60, movement can feel different. The joints feel tighter, the legs a bit heavier. But that doesn't mean weakness, it means change. And with change comes the chance to adapt. The body has an incredible ability to relearn. Even after years of stillness, it listens, it responds. That's where the knee-to-toe bend comes in. It's gentle, quiet, and yet it wakes up your entire lower body. It reminds your knees how to bend with trust. It tells your ankles they are still strong and steady. It teaches your hips to find rhythm again. Each bend is a message to your body. I'm still moving. I am still capable. I am still alive. You don't need heavy weights or fast routines. You just need presence, patience, and consistency. Imagine standing tall, feet grounded on the floor. You take a slow breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs. As you exhale, you bend gently, letting your knees soften. You feel your muscles awaken, not strained, but alive. Then you rise again, pressing through your toes. Your balance shifts, your calves engage, your spine aligns. It's a full conversation between your joints and your breath. And the best part, anyone can do it. At home, in the garden, even beside your bed. The movement is humble, but the impact is profound. With time, your steps feel lighter. Your knees feel more stable. Your confidence begins to return. That's the hidden power of simplicity. The smallest actions often lead to the biggest changes. Our bodies are designed for motion, not stillness. Every day you move, you're giving your body a gift. You're telling it, I haven't forgotten you. I still choose to take care of you. The knee-to-toe bend becomes more than an exercise. It becomes a ritual, a daily promise to yourself. A moment to pause, breathe, and remember that strength grows quietly. Some mornings you'll feel resistance. The body might whisper, not today. But even one gentle bend counts. Even standing tall and breathing with awareness counts. Progress isn't measured in numbers. It's measured in how alive you feel inside your own skin. This simple motion restores connection. Not just between muscles and joints, but between body and spirit. It's a reminder that grace lives in motion. And that motion begins with something as small as bending your knees. The power of movement is already within you. It never left. It's only waiting for you to begin again. So today, as you move from knee to toe, remember this truth. Your body is your oldest companion. Treat it gently. Listen closely. And it will thank you with balance, freedom, and quiet strength. With age, our bodies begin to whisper. Not in words, but in sensations: a tight knee, a slower rise, a careful step. It's the body's gentle way of asking for attention. After 60, joints lose some of their natural lubrication. Muscles that once moved without thought start to hesitate. Balance becomes something you notice, not something you assume. But this change is not the end of movement. It's an invitation to move differently, with awareness and grace. The knee-to-toe bend answers that invitation perfectly. It's not about pushing limits, but about finding harmony again. Every bend wakes up the muscles that time has let rest. Your calves, thighs, and hips all begin to join the rhythm. Your knees rediscover their gentle strength. Your ankles start to support you with more confidence. The simple act of bending creates circulation and flow. Blood moves freely, bringing warmth to every joint. It's like turning on the light in a quiet room. The stiffness begins to fade, replaced by ease and energy. Many seniors think strength is lost forever after a certain age. But the truth is, it's only waiting to be reminded. The body never forgets how to move. It only pauses until you tell it to begin again. Each movement, no matter how small, sends a message to your brain. It says, I'm still here. I still know how to move. The brain listens and it responds. Balance improves. Posture becomes steadier. You stand taller without even realizing it. Confidence begins to bloom again. That confidence changes more than your steps. It changes your mindset. You begin to trust your body again. You walk without fear of falling. You feel lighter, freer, more present in your day. The knee-to-toe bend helps restore that natural rhythm of life. The bend strengthens your legs. The lift builds stability in your ankles and calves. The breathing between movements connects your body and mind. It's not just exercise, it's therapy in motion. And for seniors, that's the kind of therapy that truly matters. You don't need fancy equipment or long sessions. Just a few minutes a day, with attention and care. Think of it as a daily conversation with your body. A quiet thank you for all the years it's carried you. A gentle promise to keep it strong for the years ahead. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. It meets you exactly where you are. Whether you're active or just beginning again, it adapts to you. It reminds you that aging doesn't mean slowing down completely. It means moving with intention, not speed. It means choosing quality over quantity. So when your knees bend and your toes lift, feel that renewal. That's your energy returning. That's your balance finding its rhythm again. Every movement you make is a declaration. I'm still growing. And with each knee-to-toe bend, you honor the quiet power of staying in motion. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine standing tall. Your feet rest flat on the floor, firm yet relaxed. You take a slow breath in, letting your shoulders drop softly. This is where the knee-to-toe bend begins, with stillness. Movement always starts with awareness. You don't rush, you don't force. You simply listen to your body's quiet rhythm. Now, gently shift your weight evenly between both feet. Your toes spread slightly, grounding you to the earth. As you breathe out, let your knees begin to bend. It's not a deep squat, just a gentle bend. Feel the space opening behind your knees. Your thighs awaken, your calves whisper hello. Your spine stays tall, your chest open. You're not leaning forward, you're lowering yourself with control. Pause for a heartbeat at the lowest point. Then slowly, with grace, rise up again. As you lift, press gently through your toes. Feel the strength travel up through your feet, calves, and hips. The motion is smooth, almost like a wave. You're rising not just in body, but in energy. Breathe in as you bend, breathe out as you rise. That rhythm becomes your guide, steady and calm. Every repetition feels like a conversation with yourself. Your muscles respond with warmth and life. Your balance begins to settle. Your mind becomes quiet. It's a simple motion, but it demands presence. You can't drift away or rush through it. Each bend teaches patience. Each lift teaches strength. You start to notice small details, the shift of your weight, the stretch of your toes, the soft hum of your breath. This is mindfulness in motion. It's not just physical, it's deeply emotional. It reminds you that your body and mind are one. You are not a collection of parts, you are a whole being. Start with 8 slow repetitions. No need to count perfectly, just move with awareness. If you feel wobbly, hold onto a wall or the back of a chair. Balance is something you build, not something you lose. And each day you practice, you'll feel steadier. You might even smile as your confidence grows. This movement becomes easier, more natural, more fluid. Some days your knees might feel stiff. Other days they'll surprise you with strength. Both days matter equally. Because what truly counts is showing up. Showing up for your body, your breath, your well-being. When you finish your set, stand still for a moment. Notice how your legs feel lighter, your spine taller. You're not just exercising, you're awakening energy. That energy flows through every part of you. It's quiet but powerful. And it all began with a simple, graceful bend. One breath, one movement, one step towards strength. The body remembers, the mind follows. And together, they find balance once again. Posture tells the story of how we live. It reflects not only our physical habits, but our emotional rhythm. When we stand tall, we breathe deeper. When we slouch, the world feels heavier. Over time, the spine forgets its natural curve. The shoulders roll forward, the chest tightens. The body begins to close itself, little by little. But the good news is, it can open again. The knee-to-toe bend is one of those keys that unlocks openness. It reminds the body how to stand proud and balanced. Every bend strengthens your core and your sense of awareness. Every rise brings lightness to your chest and lungs. It's a quiet dance between gravity and grace. As you bend your knees, your spine learns to stay aligned. You're training your body to trust its center once more. And with every repetition, that trust deepens. Your muscles adjust, your joints cooperate, your breath flows. It's not just about the legs, it's about your entire being. Posture begins with the feet, but ends with the mind. When the feet are grounded, the body follows. When the body stands tall, the mind feels calm. That is the essence of balance, the harmony between body and thought. You begin to notice how your breathing changes. Each inhale becomes fuller, each exhale slower. This rhythm soothes your nervous system. It tells your heart to slow down, your mind to stay present. It's the kind of peace that comes from within, not from effort. You start to move through your day differently. You stand up from a chair with ease. You walk with more awareness of your steps. Even small actions, reaching, turning, bending, feel lighter. Posture creates confidence, and confidence creates energy. You feel it when you speak, when you smile, when you move. You're not forcing control. You're rediscovering natural grace. This is the mind-body connection at work. It doesn't need a name or a rule. It just happens when you pay attention. When your mind listens, your body responds. And when your body moves well, your mind feels safe again. It's a gentle loop of renewal, repeating with every movement. You may not notice it right away, but others will. They'll see the calm in your stance, the quiet strength in your eyes. You'll begin to carry yourself like someone who trusts their body again. That's what posture really means, trust in motion. The kind that can't be taught, only practiced. Every knee-to-toe bend you do feeds that trust. It rebuilds your alignment, one breath at a time. It connects the physical and emotional parts of you. And slowly, posture becomes less of a position and more of a feeling. A feeling of being at home, inside your own body. Balanced, calm, and open to the world once again. That's the true beauty of mindful movement. It straightens not just your spine, but your spirit. Mary was 68 when she first noticed the change. Her knees no longer bent the way they used to. A short walk to the market began to feel like a long journey. She told herself it was just age catching up, nothing serious. But deep down, she missed the feeling of freedom in her steps. She missed the confidence of moving without hesitation. One morning, her granddaughter showed her a simple exercise. "Try this, Grandma," she said, smiling. Mary stood by the kitchen counter, unsure at first. Her hands trembled slightly as she held on for balance. She bent her knees just a little, then rose onto her toes. It felt awkward, almost silly. But her granddaughter clapped softly and said, "That's it." So Mary tried again. And again. Each bend felt like a quiet awakening. Her legs shook, but they remembered. Her breath deepened, her body listened. In just a few minutes, she felt warmth spreading through her calves. It wasn't pain, it was life returning. She decided to keep going, a few bends each morning. The next day, her balance was better. By the end of the week, her knees hurt less when climbing stairs. A month later, she noticed something even more beautiful. She was standing taller. Her steps were lighter, her shoulders open. The world didn't seem so far away anymore. Her morning routine became a quiet ritual. She'd brew her tea, open the window, and begin her knee-to-toe bends. It was her moment of peace, her promise to herself. The exercise wasn't just about movement anymore. It became a reminder of her strength, her patience, her courage. Her friends at the community center started noticing. "You look different, Mary," one said. She smiled and replied, "I started moving again." Soon, a few of them joined her morning routine. They met at the park, laughing as they practiced together. Each one moving at their own pace, in their own rhythm. It wasn't a class, it was a celebration. A celebration of movement, of aging gracefully, of not giving up. Every bend became a small victory. Every rise felt like a new beginning. Their laughter filled the air, light and full of joy. Mary realized that movement had given her more than strength. It had given her connection to her body, her friends, her life. The world around her hadn't changed, but she had. She no longer feared losing her mobility. She knew now that strength could be rebuilt. That balance could be trained. That grace could return at any age. Her knees still reminded her of her years, but they no longer limited her. Instead, they guided her gently, steadily, wisely. Every morning, as she bent her knees and rose to her toes, she whispered to herself, "I'm still moving." And in that moment, she felt timeless. Before you begin, take a moment to breathe. Feel your feet on the ground, steady and real. Movement begins with awareness, not effort. The knee-to-toe bend is gentle, but it still deserves care. Start with a short warm-up, a slow walk across the room. Let your joints wake up before you ask them to work. Your body isn't fragile, but it appreciates kindness. When you start, hold onto a chair or counter if you need. There's no shame in seeking support. Balance is built, not born. Keep your movement slow, steady, and controlled. Never force your knees to bend too deeply. Pain is not the goal, presence is. Listen carefully to what your body tells you. If something feels uncomfortable, pause and adjust. Every person moves differently, and that's okay. Some days your legs will feel strong. Other days they may feel heavy or unsure. Both days matter. Both days teach you something. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference. You're training your muscles, yes, but also your confidence. The mind needs movement just as much as the body. Each repetition sends a message to your brain. It says I can still grow, I can still change. That message becomes stronger the more you move. Over time, you'll notice balance returning without effort. You'll find yourself standing taller, breathing deeper. You might even catch yourself smiling while you move. That's the body's way of saying thank you. Thank you for choosing to care. Thank you for showing up. As you continue, try to connect movement with breath. Breathe in as you bend, breathe out as you rise. This rhythm calms the nervous system, grounds the mind. It turns a simple exercise into a form of meditation. Your focus sharpens, your thoughts slow down. In those moments, you feel whole again. The chaos of the world softens. It's just you, your breath, and the quiet strength inside you. Don't rush progress, let it come naturally. Strength built slowly lasts the longest. Balance gained mindfully never fades easily. And remember, movement is a gift you give yourself. It's not a race against time, it's a partnership with it. Even at 70, even at 80, your body can surprise you. It remembers how to heal, how to grow, how to move with grace. The more you practice, the more it responds. And soon, you'll notice how easy it feels to climb stairs again. How light your steps become on morning walks. How calm your mind feels when your body moves in rhythm. That's the quiet miracle of daily motion. It restores not just strength, but trust. Trust in your body. Trust in your resilience. Trust that every small movement matters. So when you stand tomorrow morning, remember this. You don't have to move fast. You just have to move. And with each gentle bend, you'll remind yourself, you are still strong, still balanced, still beautifully alive. The morning is quiet again. You stand near the window, watching the light spill across the floor. Your body feels awake, steady, and calm. You bend your knees once more, rise onto your toes, and smile. It's a small movement, but it holds so much meaning. Each bend reminds you of patience. Each rise reminds you of strength. You no longer chase perfection. You move with gratitude. Your body and mind are finally working together. Every breath feels easier, every step lighter. You've learned that age is not an ending, but a rhythm. A rhythm that asks for care, not speed. For awareness, not control. The knee-to-toe bend has become more than exercise. It's a quiet promise to keep moving forward, to meet each new day with balance and grace, to honor the body that has carried you this far. You take one last slow breath, feeling grounded and free. Tomorrow, you'll move again. Not because you have to, but because you can.